Hey guys, Penadele here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda, or Zelda Classic, The Hero's Memory. I'm okay, I promise. So, there's a couple things I do want to actually do today. Let's see here. Before we head to level 4 and take on the fish. The fish. No, I promise it's actually not nearly so bad as it would seem. We got a lot of trees here. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yes, I'm going to check all of them. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like there's nothing on this screen. Oh, well. It was worth a shot. Alright, so we're going back to Emberlane Village. Not only because I want... Really? Not only because I want another potion. Yeah, as you can see, we're almost completely back up to full. I didn't even really grind. There are two things we can do in Emberlane Village now that we have the fire rod. We can kill him. No. Well, there's only one thing we can do here now that we have the fire rod, but there's also getting another potion. Ha. There we go. And of course, yeah, I'm just gonna go back in and buy another blue potion. I like potions, because I face tank shit. A lot. Alright. And this way, we're not having too much trouble with, getting a ton of money. Although I think I'm actually going to do something a little different. We're going to split the dungeon today into two parts. In that I am going to get one of the items there, or maybe the only item. I can't remember if there's two items there or not, but I'm going to get at least the first item if there's more than one. Leave, and then come back. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, but first... Bombs or ammo? Let's see, this is our third. I wish there was a way to check. But this is our third upgrade, so bombs. So I should now have a complement of 16 bombs. Alright. Pardon me, jeez. Ugh. Sorry about that. Ugh, I swear I'm allergic to something. You can also use the warp whistle, the Woolly Ocarina, as a warp whistle. It will warp you around. It doesn't actually warp you directly to the dungeon entrance in all cases. Sometimes it will actually warp you to that screen, one to the left of where we got the bomb upgrade. If you warp to level 2. If you warp to level 1, it warps you one below where you were. Okay. So, we go up this way. As you can see, we're rapidly getting money again. That's the thing with this quest, and I'm not complaining because there are several kind of expensive items we're eventually going to want to buy. They're none of them required, but they're pretty nice. Okay. Alright. That's Mr. Money Siphon Powers activate. Yay! Also, if we come up this way... Well, that was just poor. There is something up this way, so we're gonna do that too. Yes, this screen... Sure, now I get bombs. Swear this everything has a desire sensor. Alright. Really? Jerk. There we go. Alright. Now, I think it's this tree? Yep. And we get another magic container. You need the slingshot for this one, because I am fairly certain, yeah, as you can see, boomerangs do not set off eye switches. This is something to keep in mind. And we got another magic container, which will be useful. Not so much where we're going next, but where we go after that. So, now, on to level 4. Ignoring you. Too bad there isn't really a good shortcut to level 4. Oh well. Alright. There's one other thing we could do. We could have done it a while ago, actually, but, let's see. What happens if I go this way? Oh good, we're in the mountains. We've been on this screen, in fact. But there's something else, so we'll do this now. I think there's something hidden on this screen, but I'm not gonna bother trying to find it. Because, as I said, there is an item not too far in the future that will be extremely useful. Ha! Die. And you need the ladder, of course, to get this. And what are we at? 2. There are 12 heart pieces in this game. You have, let's see, you start with 4 hearts. There are actually 9 heart containers to be gotten from levels. Yes, you'll find out more about that later. And which takes you to 13. And then 3 more hearts from heart pieces gives you 16 hearts, like the original Zelda. Alright, so, head this way. Still nothing we can do there. I'm still holding off. There is something, like I said, I'm going to be very different. Normally, when I go in and do a dungeon, I do it all in one sitting, because it just feels wrong to leave. But in this case, I actually, mostly because I don't want to, there's going to be a lot of money in this dungeon, like there always is. So welcome to Jabus Belly. Yeah. I repeat, it's really not nearly, ow! Well, that was not good. Thank you. Ugh. Ha! Die. Alright, we could go up here, but there's actually, aside from money and magic, there's not a huge reason to, but I'll show you why it's set up like this. That lets you see that that room is there. This place has a lot of hidden walls, and it's kind of a pain to go through. So you come in here, and oh joy, pea-hats. Let's see here. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ow. Hate you all. There we go, boomerang. I was hoping one of you'd have a heart, but no. Alright. Alright, so we come down here. Ha. Ha again. Yeah, Jabus Belly. As you can see, it has a first floor and a basement floor. And there's some interesting, well, okay, everybody remembers Jabus Belly from the Oracle games, which this one resembles. Boots made of iron. I'm sure they'll be useful somehow. Luckily, unlike the ones in the water temple, you don't have to take them on and off. They just are. So, that's nice. So, pull that, come down here. Good. So, you do not raise and lower the water temple in this, water level in this, not like Jabus Belly in the original game. No, it's a lot easier, really. What you do is you kill everybody. The basement floor is flooded, and the top floor is not. So you go between floors, and that's the wet-dry mechanic of this place. So these gold squares are pretty obvious. Make sure you do the top two first. Well, that was duh. At least you can't accidentally push them into pits. That would be annoying. Even though I knew how to do this, when I first tried this dungeon, I had the worst time getting these guys into position. You have to do these two first. You really can't get anything else into position. And then you have to get this up here first. Because if you don't... nope, I did it wrong. See? It's really easy to make a mistake. Alright. Basically, if you don't do these in the right order, you will block yourself off from being able to get access to the areas needed to push things the correct direction. Can I do this? I never liked the music in this place either. I mean, this isn't so bad, but... and again, I blame the composer. It's a good choice, it's just kind of a boring tune. But that could just be my personal... Okay. Push that up, because you gotta be careful. Well, no, I didn't really, I guess. Let's see. Now, and be careful, because you can accidentally push a block too far without meaning to. Once they get onto the gold spot, though, they will not move. So, yeah, what I'd done the first time, once you push this block there wouldn't be any way to get behind it and push the other one up. So... and we get the flippers! Are you surprised? Of course not. And since I don't actually... let's see, I could walk out, but I'm not going to. It's not even cheating, it's just quicker. So now that we have the flippers, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff. In any water that has waves, if you press A, you will possibly fall right on a like. You don't want to do that. Okay. Alright. You cannot use most of your, you cannot use most of your gear underwater. Right now, in fact, ooh. Special deals just for us. Yeah, we're going to buy this. Those of you who've played Zelda 2 may recognize that. It is... I didn't realize there was a thingy bob there. Ow. Okay, come back this way, and... if you just press A, you will submerge, but not actually go down. You have to press A and then move. If you... oh, well, it worked. Never mind. And you can see that using that bubble uses magic. Alright. They hate you. I hate you, fish. So there's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of... That was totally not what I wanted. I keep missing those. Yeah, those bubbles let you go back up. Now, you cannot use bombs underwater, as checking our thing. We can use potions, and we can use this bubble thing, which is sort of like a short-range boomerang, but requires magic. It's... well, it's better than nothing. Ow. And just like a boomerang, it doesn't actually work on all enemies. And there's money under here. There we go. And, of course, the music here is the Coast of Tears. Ha. Money. Let's see. There actually isn't a lot else we can do right now, but there is something I want to do. Ha. Thank you. Alright, now that we've got the flippers... well, we could go get another... There's another potion shop open to us, but that's not really what I care about. If you face left, you go backward through the item rotation. If you face right, you go forward through the item rotation. And as you can see, the flippers overwrite the... oh, hello. The flippers overwrite the ladder. Hello, nurse. You humans value rupees, right? With this, you can carry a lot more than you could before. Yes! Oh, and, you know, obviously there are Zora in this game. So this is the big wallet, which I believe takes us up to 999 rupees. I know in the previous version it only took you up to 500, but that's definitely not the case now. So, do you remember I said that we wanted to, come back to the Temple of Droplets? Well, this is when and why. Because there's open water, and there are some things we might like to get. And I certainly found those things useful in my previous playthrough, mostly because I suck. Right. So, first of all, we're going to go... Ow! This way. Yes. And this is why I got the big wallet, so I don't have to worry about capping out. And if we... yeah, any place that has those marks that show waves. Really? You can... really? You can dive into. As you can see, you can find some pretty nice stuff there. And we've got Bari, who you would find later on, I believe, in, Die. The fish I do not think can be stunned. Anyway. Bari, I think you will find later in Jabus Belly. Luckily in this game, the Biri and the Bari do not electrify. So, the, you can stun, I believe, the blue ones with your boomerang thing. No, you can't. Okay, you cannot stun anybody with those, or either jellyfish with those, but hey. I like to basically hit the bubble right after going after the going after the... once you hit the jellyfish once, the red guy, he splits into two, so if you hit him with the... we could get more bombs, but I don't think we need to. I do, however, think I need to stop getting myself shot by plants. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the ladder will go if you're only, like, partially on a... not a screen, but if you're partially on water and partially off, the ladder will go instead of the flippers. Okay, now that's everything we need to do in here. And of course, the nice thing is that, like this, we can just sort of move very quickly and quietly and ignore everybody except these guys, because they often have... They're easy to kill, and they generally have drops, like hearts. But that isn't why we came back here, although the money is very nice. No, for that we've got to go to the other side, which is a longer walk, because you remember that thing of... thank you. You remember that really? That area of water on the basement floor. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, now magic is becoming much more important, because we use so much of it. I love how the Garayas have little waggy tails. I don't know why, it just delights me. Come on. Yeah, it looks like, we're gonna probably wind up doing the other half of the dungeon tomorrow. Oh well. This is reasonably important because we're gonna get a lot of money. And I want to have enough money to buy the next thing very soon. Didn't need that, but, well, I did kind of need that. Alright. Ha! There we go. So, yeah, basically, love that half-tile trick. I like to... getting this wallet, the big wallet now, means that we don't have to worry about maxing out, and I don't have to worry about grinding up so much for that item. So, as you can see, there are waves in this, which means, ouch, these annoying guys are here. No, you can dive. And there's actually quite a lot of money down here. Well, quite a lot. There's a reasonable amount of money down here. Okay. But that's not why we're here. This is why we're here. A human boy who can breathe underwater. How odd. But no matter. I'll give you a gift, my young friend. If all goes well, you will never have cause to use it. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna warp out. Because walking back would be a pain. Alright. So, yeah, let's see, we're at 25 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna finish I'm not gonna finish the thing. I'm not gonna finish the dungeon today. I'm not even gonna go back and start it until the very end of the episode. There's a few things we can do on the coast of Tears. And if we slash all this stuff, we can take the shortcut. Let's see, I think this way? Yes! Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright. How about a little shortcut? How about a fire scarecrow? It's just, that's what I think of. So now we can swim, and let's see, we can go underwater. And around here, somewhere, there's some really awesome stuff. So we're gonna just explore for the rest of today and tomorrow. Obviously, you can't use bubbles underwater, so they are not useful or usable. Okay. On the above ground piles of sand. That's something else. Just die, all of you. Okay, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I hate levers. Alright. Let's see here. There's something here. Luckily, your bombs don't hurt you. And another bombs and ammo upgrade. That's very nice. That is something we definitely want. Okay. Now, if we swim in here, this is a maze area. It leads somewhere we only sort of... Ow? Right. That's what I wanted to do. We get another piece of heart, which is nice. Okay. So, that's west, east, south, west, south, dang it, I'm getting east and west mixed up again. Yep, jerk. Okay, so, yeah. This place is nasty, and we're not going to be in here very long. You can stun these crabs, and you really want to, because they like to charge you, and they will hurt you badly. Yeah, I'm just leaving you out here. Okay, so, level 6, Ocean Temple. Let's see. We do have to come through here. Gotta move forward just enough. Ha! That's always nice. Yeah, there's some nasty stuff. This place is where the like start getting bad. We shouldn't run into any, I hope. So, yeah. We will deal with this place much later, but there is it has a really good item that I actually want to get now, because there are some other items that you can only get with this dungeon item, and I don't want to wait until after I've finished the 6th dungeon. Leaving that here. Yes, we need to be in here. Unfortunately. Luckily, the nice thing about the bubble stun is that anything that runs into it gets stunned too. I don't know why these guys come back, and they don't like dropping stuff, so... Let's see... If I recall correctly... Alright, so come up this way. That's just a decoration. So far as I know, it's just there. Okay, and we kill things here. Okay, technically I really probably don't have to... Oh, I didn't actually need that key. Well, you cannot... Keys will not carry over, by the way. Alright, so if we push that, we can go there. And come in here. And, yeah, this isn't... I'm not sure if this is an actual trap room. Just stay out here. Luckily, these guys don't have the boomerang range you do. So stay away from the bubbles as best you can. Snipe the blue Gorias. As you can see, you definitely want to have... Okay, yeah, this is just a trap room. Good to know. Oh, well. Alright, let's see. Different one of these. There we go. So actually what we need to do is, and you can actually see there is a cracked wall here. It's one of the few times you will get to see that. Oh, we do need the key. Never mind. Alright. I'm ignoring all of you guys. These special bombs only explode when you want them to, and since there's no fuse, you can even use them underwater. Meet the remote bombs! Yes, these, really? Oh, right, because you're fire. Yeah, so, remote bombs. They work underwater, which will be very important. It's important in this dungeon, but we're not dealing with it right now. It's important to find certain things, one of which is that item I really want, so as soon as we can afford it. The only way out of the maze path other than actually, doing the maze is straight up. Alright. Now somewhere around here... Aha! And of course it's on this screen where you're not going to want to hang around. There's one more thing I really, really want to get. We don't need... Really? Alright, there. You can just see that there is a sandhill. Oh, brave child who traveled the waves and challenged the storm. Take this, the Staff of Aquas. Its water magic will protect you. Oh, yes. Yes, it will. Alright, I don't think we're gonna need it in Jabus Belly. So, I'm actually gonna call it here for now. There's a lot of other stuff we can do. Next time, I'm actually gonna meet you back in Crosswinds Valley, because that's where you always start when you save. Oh, I'll show you this. So, yeah, the remote bomb. Put that down, then you detonate it. It's one of two ways to kill... Yeah, I didn't think so. It's one of two ways to kill a Gordo. Or an urchin. Uni. Uni, I think, is their actual name in the Zelda series, which just means sea urchin. Alright. Well, let's see here. Anyway, so I am going to call it here. Yeah, that just gets us back up here. We can now swim. But I'm going to call it here. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Zelda Classic: The Hero's Memory, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.